Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Keto with Sammy. If you're new here, welcome to my channel and welcome to another What I Eat in a Day along our 30-day calorie deficit challenge, you guys. Today is day 8. Yesterday was the 1-week check-in. If you checked in, thank y'all so much. Y'all are doing amazing. If you haven't checked in yet, guys, make sure y'all check in daily on my Facebook page and YouTube community section for this 30-day challenge. Y'all have been doing awesome. I've been getting a lot of messages asking for help. I'm trying to help y'all the best I can, and y'all are staying on track, doing awesome. Thank y'all so much for posting what y'all are having for y'all's meals. It helps everybody along this journey and getting ideas on what to eat. Currently, I just left the gym. I got in an arm workout today. We got our arms pumped. We did really good, a nice little workout, but I'm about to leave and I actually need to go grocery shopping. I don't have much groceries on hand at home, so we got to go to the store today. But before we do that, I don't have any more protein shakes at home, and I wanted something just quick this morning because I'm not going to make anything at home. I'm just going to have my protein shake. I'm going to go home and get ready, and we're going to head to the store and probably have a lunch on the go later on. Today is my keto day, so I forgot to tell y'all, so y'all know I'm incorporating my high carb days and low carb days. Today we are doing strictly keto foods. Today is going to be my low carb day and a calorie deficit. So right now I'm just going to head to Starbucks because I don't have any iced coffee on hand at home. I'm just going to get 2 shots of espresso over ice with some cinnamon powder, and then usually I like to add a protein shake. So we'll go to the corner store and just pick up a quick protein shake. We're just gonna be on the go a little bit today, and yeah, I'll probably head to HEB and get my protein shake, and then we'll just go pick up our coffee. We'll have a protein shake this morning. I'm gonna get ready, and then we'll have an awesome day of eating. So let's go ahead and head there. You guys, look, they have the big bags of the hot and spicy protein chips from Quest. These are so good if y'all like spicy chips. They're really, really good. Okay, I'm just gonna grab protein shake. I'm gonna do the 2 for $5. Oh, the only 2 for $5 is the root beer. I don't want root beer. Oh, look, $2 off for, we'll just do Premier Protein. I'm gonna grab 1 caramel and then 1 cafe latte for tomorrow. Okay, I got ready for the day. All I've had is my protein shake, and I know I said I was gonna have a lunch on the go, but we trying to save money over here. Everything's been so expensive, so I'm gonna try to come up with a lunch at home and not go buy lunch because we gotta buy things for dinner later on. I don't want to keep buying and buying and buying when I have, maybe I can come up with something here at home. So this is gonna be a little winging kind of lunch. I think so. I had some fathead dough left over. If y'all don't know how to make fathead dough, I can pop up my empanada video and you can make it from that recipe. But I have some fathead dough left over in my fridge, so I think I'm just gonna make a little mini pizza for lunch using that dough so it doesn't go bad. So I went ahead and I had stored some fathead dough in this little baggie, and if you do want to make some fathead dough ahead of time, you can definitely store it and it will last in your fridge just so you have some on hand at home. So this is going to be half a serving. I am going to be tracking my macros, so we'll go ahead and scan everything in. I already have my fathead dough recipe saved in my Carb Manager. So a little tip, if you are using Carb Manager to track your macros, you could save recipes in there so you don't have to input them every single time you make something. You can just save all your favorite recipes in there. You already have the macros and you can break them down. So for my fathead dough, it's going to be half a serving, and then we're gonna go ahead and top it off with some pizza toppings. I'm excited that I had everything in my fridge for pizza, okay? So we had some fathead dough left over, And fathead dough is just a mix of cream cheese, mozzarella cheese, almond flour, eggs, and seasonings. And you can make yourself an awesome dough for pizza. We have some fat-free mozzarella to save calories. We also have some turkey pepperoni to save calories, some no sugar added red sauce, and then I like to top my pizzas off with some jalapenos. Optional, you could add any keto approved veggies to your pizza. Okay, I have my pizza pan. Now what I like to do is I like to spray my pizza pan. I'm gonna spray with a little non-stick spray, 0 calories, just so our crust can get a little crispy for our pizza and then nothing sticks, okay? So I'm just gonna like mash it together. Ooh, and it's so soft still. I think pizza for lunch is going to be great. I still have to head to Aldi, so after this we will go to Aldi. Okay, so I'm gonna push it down and then you're just gonna evenly spread it out. I'm able to do it with my fingers because it's been in the fridge for a little bit. It's not as sticky, but usually when you make fathead dough the same day, it's kind of sticky. So you're gonna want to put like a piece of parchment paper on top and then you can just roll it out. But I'm able to just go ahead and spread it out. So I'm just gonna get an even crust all around. This is gonna be a little bit smaller pizza since it is just half a dough. Usually if I make the whole serving, it kind of fills up the whole pan. Okay, we have our dough spread. Now before I top this, I'm just gonna pre-bake this. I'm gonna spray it with a little bit more oil. I'm gonna pre-bake this before we top it, but we're only gonna bake it halfway through. I'm gonna go ahead and preheat my oven. I have a little pizza button right here, so I'm gonna preheat it to 400 degrees. Okay, my oven is preheated to 400 degrees. I'm just gonna pop this in to pre-bake for 10 minutes. While I was waiting for my crust to pre-bake, you guys, pre-cook, I was organizing my appliance rack. I need to get rid of some appliances that I don't use anymore, or I just need to like organize everything. And then I was on TikTok yesterday and I saw somebody store their little mini dash waffle makers like this. And I was like, oh, that's genius. Because I just always had them laying like on the rack and they would just like fall or like get everywhere. So I saw her like store them in like a little container like upright like this. If you're anything like me, you collect little mini dash waffle makers for no reason, like the seasonal ones. I've stopped at this limit because I really don't eat anymore, but I have like Halloween ones, a little pineapple one, I have an Easter one, my regular one that I always use. I haven't made chaffles in a really long time. We gotta make some, okay? But yeah, so if you have a lot like I do, get a little container like this, store them upright. You can just put them on a shelf instead of them just being everywhere. So just a little tip, because I was like blown away when it's like the simplest thing. I was like, why haven't I ever thought about that? Because we have so many. So yeah, just a little tip. Okay, so I took my crust out. So I left it in there for 8 minutes because it started browning around the edges and I don't want it to get too crispy right now. So depending on your oven, 8 to 10 minutes just to pre-bake. Now we're going to go ahead and top it. We're going to go in with a serving of my no sugar added red sauce. You know what? No, we're not going in with the serving because this is half a cup. I keep forgetting that we only did half the crust, so I'm going to go in with 1/3 cup. Because then it'll be too much sauce for me. Now I'm just going to go ahead and spread this around. Dough pizza is the best, okay? We're going to go in with the serving size of my no fat or fat-free mozzarella. Again, if you're doing this calorie deficit challenge, you want to save calories, you want to cut some calories out, get fat-free cheeses. We're going to go in with 1/4 cup of mozzarella. Turkey pepperonis, you can save calories as well. I think a servings is 17 slices. I don't think we're going to go in with 17. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We went in with 11 slices of turkey pepperoni, and I'll scan that into my Carb manager. Then I'm going to top it off with jalapenos. At this point, you can top it off with whatever you like. Black olives, bell peppers, you guys, banana peppers, jalapenos like I am. Anything you would like on top of your pizza. You can do like a little meat trio kind of pizza, like with sausage, bacon, pepperoni, whatever you like. Make it your own. I'm just going to top it off with a little basil, and then we'll pop it in the oven to finish baking. Okay, I don't know how long it's going to take. I'll go ahead and time it. We'll put another 10 minutes and see if that does it. You just want the top nice and cooked through, of course. Okay, I put it in there for 10 minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and take it out before my edges get a little too crispy. I don't like them too crispy. but this is the way it's looking, and it smells so good. Remember, I'm using turkey pepperoni, so they crisp up a little bit different. But I'm gonna go ahead and let it cool off, and then we'll dig into lunch. All right, my pizza cooled off. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer it to a plate. All right, I just had to unstick the edges a little bit. And here is our lunch, an easy pizza that when we already had some fathead dough on hand at home. I could pop up, I actually have a separate recipe video on fathead dough. It's like one of my old videos. If you just search Keto with Sammy fathead dough, you can find the recipe video there if you would like to make it. But you can make all kinds of things with this, you guys. It's basically like an at-home bread replacement, but I mostly like to use it for pizzas a lot of the time just because I love pizza and it's just very convenient. But we're gonna go ahead and sit down and enjoy our lunch, and let me tell you my macros. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and eat my lunch, and then we gotta quickly head to Aldi because I gotta pick up my boys soon from school here. But for my lunch, the whole pizza is 256 calories, 6 carbs. So far we are at 45 grams of protein for the day, 21 grams of fat, 416 calories, and 9 net carbs. So we are doing good. We just need to up our protein. Remember, I've been trying to get high protein, so I'm trying to get as much protein as I can in throughout the day. But we are on track. I'm starving. I only had that protein shake, and this pizza is going to hit the spot, okay? Edges get nice and crispy. It kind of got stuck on the pan, but not too bad. But let's go ahead and dig in. Pizza hits the spot for me no matter what. I love pizza. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and sit down, and we'll be back shortly. Okay, we are at Aldi today for some things for dinner. I gotta grab some things for dinner for us, and then I gotta grab some things for dinner for my family. There's only one basket left. I can never get these off. Okay, some other lady gave me her basket because the other one was not coming off. Alright, so I did a short video the other day on keto options in Aldi. So if y'all want to check that out in the shorts section of my YouTube, you can check that out. I'm just looking around, seeing what snacks they have. I had to get a couple of snacks for my kids' lunch boxes, but I don't really see anything. I do need some peanut butter for my kids' lunches. You know, and I'm surprised at how cheap Aldi is. So if y'all need some cheap options, definitely come to Aldi. They even have like keto-friendly tortillas here. They do have their keto bread option. If you do come to Aldi a lot, you know what I'm talking about. They had it here the other day. I don't think they have it anymore. But if you usually come to Aldi, they do have a keto bread. Oh, here it is. So this is their keto bread that they usually have. So they do have options here if you look. Okay, I grabbed some cucumbers for my kids' lunches, and then we need some celery for tonight's soup. I'm gonna grab some celery. Okay, I need some avocados for tonight's dinner, but these are not ready, so we're gonna head to H-E-B after this across the street. So that's the thing about Aldi. Sometimes they'll have stuff, but sometimes stuff isn't ready or they won't have certain items, but my H-E-B is right across the street, so sometimes it's usually not a problem. Some Kobe Jack for tonight's dinner. Some cream cheese, and this is the one that has less calories. We're gonna get some eggs, and that right there is a really good price for some cage-free eggs. We need some heavy cream, and they got the big things for only $3. So if you watch my short video, I showed y'all that they actually sell cloud bread here in Aldi, which is pretty awesome. This is just like a simple bread replacement that's made with eggs, and if y'all find it in y'all's Aldi, definitely give them a try. Look, they even have some keto bars here. I've never tried these, but they look really good. Look, they even have almond flour for super cheap, only $5. Okay, I didn't find everything at Aldi. I got the basic stuff, but I'm gonna head to H-E-B and grab the rest. Okay, we're gonna get 2 avocados for dinner. We're gonna grab a bunch of cilantro, some onion. Okay, and the rest of the stuff I need to grab is just for my family's dinner. But if y'all haven't guessed it already, we are making some tortilla soup tonight. I haven't had it in a while, and it's a great fall recipe for y'all to enjoy. All right, y'all, so I just got home earlier. I picked up my boys from school. I was feeding them their after school snack, and we're gonna go ahead and get started on dinner early today because I got my family's dinner. I'm making my dinner. It's during the week. We got homework. I got boys. Got to take them baths. All the mom stuff. So we're going to go ahead and get a jump start on dinner. It is going in my Instant Pot. So even if I'm not going to eat it early, I can go ahead and keep it warm. So like I said earlier, we are making my chicken tortilla soup, you guys. bomb. Okay, I was like, oh, what soup can I have today? Fall's coming up. I've been wanting to show y'all all kinds of fall recipes and soups that y'all can enjoy. This one, top of the list. Y'all gotta try it if y'all haven't tried it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start prepping some veggies. So you're gonna want 1 carrot peeled and diced, 2 stalks of celery diced, and 1 medium onion or small onion diced. Okay, I went ahead and gave everything a good rinse. I peeled my carrot. All you're gonna do is dice it into bite-sized pieces. Okay, I chopped my veggies, and now you're gonna take your Instant Pot, you're gonna click saute mode. This is gonna act like a stovetop. You don't only have to cook this in your Instant Pot. If you don't have one, we're gonna add a little olive oil. If you don't have one, you can definitely cook it in a pot over the stove. It's just gonna take a little bit longer to cook down. Instant Pot is super quick and easy, you know, but if you don't have one, you can just do it over the stove. It's the same thing. Okay, so I went ahead and chopped 2 stalks of celery, 1 carrot, and I did half of that medium onion, so really you just need like a small onion. We're gonna go ahead and saute it once it heats through. Okay, once your Instant Pot is nice and hot, we're gonna add in our veggies. And then you're just gonna give these about 5 minutes to saute so they can get nice and tender. Okay, once you have the carrots, onion, and celery nice and tender, you're gonna go ahead and add 1 can of Rotel with the juice. Then I went ahead and chopped up 2 tablespoons of jalapenos. So you're just gonna add 2 tablespoons of diced jalapenos. They sell them in a jar already diced, but I had whole ones on hand and I just went ahead and chopped them up. Okay, after the jalapenos and Rotel, we're gonna give this a good mix. So basically we just have a veggie mix right now. We're gonna go ahead and turn off the saute mode. We don't really need it to saute anymore. We're gonna cook it more here in a bit. Now you're gonna take 3 large chicken breasts and we're gonna add it on top. If you don't wanna use chicken breasts, you can go in with chicken thighs, or to make it even easier, I did trim off the fat. To make it even easier, you can even go in with a rotisserie chicken and shred it up that way. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and season. So you're gonna go in with some garlic powder. Season it well. I always tell everybody, season with your heart until your mind tells you to stop. You're gonna go in with some black pepper. I do have a separate video on this recipe, like I said, or did I mention that? You can look up Keto with Sammy tortilla soup and it'll pop up if you want to save the recipe that way. Okay, we're gonna go in with a dash of cayenne pepper, just very little. And then you're gonna go in with a good amount of chili powder. So I put in about 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Some gran comino. And then a little salt. Yes, I'm using regular salt. Don't yell at me. You can go in with pink salt if you want to. Okay, after you season, you're going to go in with 2 cups of chicken broth. Remember, you always need a liquid with your Instant Pot. Okay, so these are all the ingredients that we're putting in for right now. We're going to go ahead and put on our lid. And you're going to click pressure cook. And you're going to let this cook for 20 minutes. And we'll be back here shortly. Okay, once the time is up, you're going to push cancel and you're going to release the pressure. All right, y'all, so I've actually been keeping this warm. I made my boys' dinner. When you have boys and a husband. Oh, and by the way, he'll be here in a little bit, but guess who's back? Dion is back. If y'all don't know who Dion is, last year my brother-in-law was staying with us. Or it's been a little bit over a year. I'm lying. Not even last year. Probably like 2 years ago. My brother-in-law was staying with us. And I could try to pop up a picture of him, his before and after. I think I have a before picture of him, but I have to dig through my pictures. So if I do find it, I'll pop it up right here. But while he was staying with me for a couple months, I actually helped him lose a lot of weight on keto. I would cook for him every single day, all his dinners, and he just stuck with it with me, and he lost tons of weight. So he did really good, but he's back. He's going to be staying with us for a little bit again, so y'all get to see him. For the OGs that know him, know Dion. He's been around for a while. He'll actually be here later for dinner. But anyways, I was cooking. So I got tons of boys in the house again. I'm the only girl. So when you got tons of boys, you got to cook good meals, okay? So I was cooking for them. They're eating their dinner. But I was keeping this warm, but we're going to go ahead and shred up this chicken. So you're just going to take out your chicken breast and put it into a bowl. And then you're just going to shred it up. And then you're going to add it back to your Instant Pot. Ah! I got some juice on my finger. Little pro tip, use your hand mixer to shred your chicken. I promise it makes life so much easier. And in about 30 seconds, you have yourself some fully shredded chicken. Okay, once you shred your chicken, you're gonna go ahead and add it back into your Instant Pot. And at this moment, we're gonna go ahead and click saute again. I'm just gonna get a little simmer because we're gonna be adding other ingredients. Okay, I'm gonna mix in my chicken. Now we got to get this creaminess going on. So to get it nice and creamy, we are going in with 8 ounces of cream cheese. To make it easier, you can go ahead and have it softened. Okay, so I get it simmering a little bit just to help mix in the cream cheese better. So you're just going to go ahead and break it apart and keep mixing until it's well incorporated. Then to add a little bit more creaminess, you're going to go in with half a cup of heavy cream. And then you're just going to continue mixing in everything with the cream cheese. Okay, once everything is well incorporated, we're going to go ahead and put cancel. You can taste it to see if it needs any more seasoning. We're going to go ahead and keep it off to the side warm, and then we're going to move on to our toppings. Okay, so I'm keeping my tortilla soup warm. Now we're going to go ahead and crisp up some cut the carb wraps. So we're going to go in with the toppings. So of course we're eating tortilla soup, and usually on tortilla soup you put tortillas on there that are crispy. So if you don't have that option, you can go in with low carb tortillas and you can crisp them up that way. But I highly recommend these cut the carb wraps. They are so thin, they get nice and crispy. They don't have a weird like aftertaste or like after texture. Usually when you fry like flour tortilla, they kind of have like a floury after feeling. I don't know how to explain it, but cut the carb wraps are awesome, you guys, but they're only on their website. Go to cutthecarb.com if you do want to order some. They're amazing. You can make all kinds of stuff with these. You can even keep them in the freezer, and then when you want to use them, you can transfer them into the fridge. They stay good for a while. I highly recommend them, okay? I love these things. I make chicken salad in them. I put them in there. I crisp them. You can make chips out of these. They're really, really good. So we're going to go in with a sheet of this. I am scanning everything into my carb manager. I think we're going to fall a little bit low on our protein goal today. That's the thing. Like on my high calorie days, on my high carb days, I can get protein so much easier in. But usually like on my keto days, it's kind of hard to get a little bit more protein in because usually it's more higher fat with certain meals. So I knew I was craving this meal so bad. I knew it was going to be a little bit more on the higher side of the fat side than the protein, but I was like, you know what, it's all about balance. Okay, we're still scanning everything in. As long as I stay in my calorie deficit goal today, I'm good with that. Okay, so I scanned in my macros for the tortilla soup, which is 452 calories a serving of both sides, and then I'm scanning in everything separate that we put on top. So 80 calories for a sheet of the cut the carb wrap. So we're gonna go ahead and fry these up in some oil and get them nice and crispy. Okay, to get little tortilla strips, you're just gonna cut them in strips. Very simple. Just cut them nice and thin. I even make keto egg rolls with these. So if y'all take my egg roll in a bowl recipe and then you stuff it with these and fry them, oh, they're so good. All right, so we have our little strips. Okay, so I got my oil nice and hot. You can do this in olive oil, avocado oil, but you're just gonna lay them flat. And these cook pretty fast, so you wanna keep an eye on them. All right, you can see I'm getting nice and crispy. We're just gonna go ahead and flip these. Okay, once you're done crisping them up, you can just put them on a paper towel to the side so you can drain off the excess grease. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start serving up my bowl, but I went ahead and scanned everything in before I put on my toppings. We got our tortilla strips scanned in. We're going in with avocado, half an avocado, and then we're going in with a serving size of this Kobe and Monterey Jack cheese, and then we're gonna go ahead and top it off with some cilantro too. Okay, I went ahead and served my soup. It smells so good. I haven't had this in forever. I'm measuring out my cheese so we can go out with the serving size. Okay, 1/4 cup of cheese. You can use low-fat cheese if that was an option, but they didn't have the low-fat cheese at Aldi. I'm gonna top it off with some cilantro. Then you can go ahead and dice up some avocado. Then lastly, you're gonna go ahead and put your tortilla strips. Look who's back. Dion. He's ready to lose some more weight again while eating chicken fried steak.
That's good.
He just got off of work. Why are you shy?
Why am I shy?
Everybody missed you. You know how many comments I got where they were like, where's your brother-in-law? Where's Dion?
Working.
Now you get to do KETOKRATEs with me again. Do some reviews. All right, we got our dinner served up. I went ahead and scanned everything in. I'm going to tear this up. I'm telling y'all, if y'all haven't tried this soup, it will hit all the right spots, okay? So we're not done. I think I'm gonna have something sweet later on because I do have room in my macros for my calorie deficit. But after we eat this, we're gonna have 81 grams of protein, 75 fat. We kind of hit a little bit higher on the fat today. That's totally fine. And then we're at 1,171 calories and 20 net carbs. So far we are doing really good. But I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this because it's so freaking good. You gotta like get the little tortilla chips. My mouth is watering. You gotta get the tortilla chips, mix it in with the soup, get a little avocado. Thank me later. If y'all make it, let me know what y'all think. Enjoy this over fall. It's gonna start getting cooler weather, and you're gonna want it every single weekend, I promise. Alright y'all, so earlier I ate dinner. I was doing homework with my kids. I took a shower, you know, the usual. Sorry if y'all hear my dishwasher going. But dinner was nice and good. I had that bowl. It was delicious, you guys. Like I said, if y'all haven't tried that chicken tortilla soup, give it a try. It's so good. But I'm gonna go ahead and have a small dessert while I go ahead and call it a night. So these are Fiber One brownies. They're only 70 calories and they're really good. I love me a chocolate, so usually at night I kind of crave chocolate, so I like to keep these on hand, and I went ahead and scanned it into my carb managers. So I'm going to have this as my little late night dessert since we had room in our calories today. So after I eat this, I'm gonna have 83 grams of protein for the day. Usually I try to aim at least for over 100. Didn't really get there today, but I'm nice and I'm good. Yeah, I don't want to push anymore. So sometimes I have those days where I don't exactly hit my macros that I want to, but at least we stayed in our calorie deficit and I'm happy with that. We got 78 grams of fat, 1,241 calories, and 25 net carbs, so we did awesome today. So I stayed in my calorie deficit because I don't ever want to go over 1,522 calories in my day for my calorie deficit, so we stayed under that. So we did really good today, but it's been a long day, you guys, and we had a really quick day of eating today. Honestly, it kind of flew by. I don't know. I just did a lot of cooking today. It kind of flew by, but I really hope y'all enjoyed today's recipes. Like I said, definitely give that soup a try if y'all haven't already. So I hope y'all enjoy that over fall coming up. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see y'all on the next one.
Keto with Sammy. If you're here, you know that keto is the